Do you ever found yourself at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take? What if there was a way to make decisions with clarity and confidence? In this video, we'll explore ancient Buddhist wisdom that can guide us in making life's toughest decisions. So, if you're ready to navigate life's journey with a clear mind and a calm heart, keep watching. Lesson 1. Know your values. In Buddhism, understanding one's values is considered a crucial step towards making the right decisions in life. Values are the principles that guide our actions and behavior, shaping our lives and influencing the choices we make. When we know our values, we can align our decisions with them, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Buddhism teaches us to cultivate values such as compassion, kindness, mindfulness, and wisdom. These values are known as the four immeasurables, and they are considered essential for leading a happy and meaningful life. By incorporating these values into our decision-making process, we can ensure that our choices reflect our deepest beliefs and aspirations. To know your values, start by reflecting on what matters most to you. Ask yourself questions such as, what do I stand for? What do I want to achieve in life? What kind of person do I want to be? Answering these questions can help you identify your core values and prioritize them in your decision-making process. It's important to note that values are not the same as goals. Goals are specific, measurable outcomes that we strive to achieve, whereas values are the guiding principles that shape our behavior and decisions. For example, a goal might be to get a promotion at work, whereas a value might be to prioritize work-life balance. Once you have identified your values, it's essential to align your decisions with them. This means considering how your choices will impact your values and making decisions that are in line with them. For example, if one of your values is honesty, you might choose to be truthful in a difficult situation, even if it's not the easiest or most convenient option. It's also important to recognize that our values can change over time. As we grow and evolve, our priorities and beliefs may shift, and it's essential to reevaluate our values regularly. By doing so, we can ensure that our decisions continue to reflect our deepest beliefs and aspirations. Buddhism teaches us to cultivate other values such as generosity, patience, and humility. Generosity involves giving freely of ourselves and our resources without expecting anything in return. Patience involves cultivating a sense of calm and understanding, even in the face of adversity. Humility involves recognizing our limitations and being open to learning from others. To cultivate these values, Buddhism encourages practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and ethical conduct. Meditation and mindfulness help us cultivate a sense of inner calm and clarity, allowing us to connect with our values and make decisions from a place of wisdom and compassion. Ethical conduct involves living in accordance with our values, treating others with kindness and respect, and avoiding actions that cause harm. Incorporating these practices into our daily lives can help us cultivate our values and make decisions that align with them. For example, we might practice generosity by volunteering our time or donating to a charitable cause. We might practice patience by taking a deep breath and counting to 10 before reacting to a difficult situation. And we might practice humility by seeking feedback from others and being open to new ideas and perspectives. Ultimately, knowing our values and aligning our decisions with them is a lifelong journey. It requires ongoing reflection, self-awareness, and a commitment to living in accordance with our deepest beliefs and aspirations. But by doing so, we can lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life, one that reflects our true nature and purpose. By reflecting on what matters most to you, identifying your core values, and aligning your decisions with them, you can lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Buddhism teaches us to cultivate values such as compassion, kindness, mindfulness, and wisdom, and encourages practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and ethical conduct to help us live in accordance with our values. May these teachings inspire and guide you on your journey towards knowing your values and making the right decisions in life. Lesson 2. Focus on the future. When we focus on the future, we are able to make decisions that are based on a clear vision of what we want to achieve. This vision can guide us in our actions and help us make choices that are aligned with our long-term goals. Goals give us direction and purpose, and they help us make decisions that are aligned with our values and aspirations. When setting goals, it's important to make sure they are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This will help us stay focused and motivated as we work towards achieving them. In Buddhism, the concept of right intention is part of the Noble Eightfold Path, which is a set of guidelines for living a meaningful and ethical life. Right intention involves setting goals that are in line with our values and that promote the well-being of ourselves and others. By setting goals that are aligned with our values and that promote the greater good, we can ensure that our decisions are in line with our vision for the future. When making decisions, it's important to consider the long-term consequences of our actions. This means thinking beyond the immediate present and considering how our choices will affect us and others in the future. In Buddhism, the concept of karma teaches us that our actions have consequences that can affect us in this life and in future lives. By considering the long-term consequences of our actions, we can make decisions that are in line with our values and that promote the well-being of ourselves and others. To consider the long-term consequences of our decisions, we can ask ourselves questions such as, how will this decision affect me in the long run? Will it bring me closer to my goals or push me further away? How will this decision affect others? By considering these questions, we can make more informed and thoughtful decisions. Focusing on the future requires patience. We may not see the results of our decisions immediately, and it can take time for our efforts to bear fruit. However, by cultivating patience, we can stay committed to our goals and make decisions that are in line with our vision for the future. In Buddhism, the concept of right effort is part of the Noble Eightfold Path. Right effort involves making a consistent and persistent effort towards achieving our goals, while also being patient and accepting of the present moment. By cultivating patience and making a consistent effort towards our goals, we can stay focused on the future and make decisions that are in line with our vision. Practicing gratitude can help us stay focused on the future by reminding us of what we have and what we are working towards. When we are grateful for what we have, we are more likely to make decisions that are in line with our values and that promote the well-being of ourselves and others. In Buddhism, the practice of gratitude is known as gladdening the mind. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives and expressing gratitude for them, we can cultivate a sense of joy and contentment that can help us stay focused on the future. Focusing on the future requires us to embrace change. As we mentioned earlier, everything in life is constantly changing and nothing is permanent. By embracing change and accepting the impermanence of life, we can make decisions that are in line with our vision for the future. Focusing on the future is an important aspect of making the right decisions in life. By setting clear goals, considering the long-term consequences of our actions, cultivating patience, practicing gratitude, and embracing change, we can make decisions that are in line with our vision for the future. These teachings from Buddhism can help us stay focused on the future and make decisions that are aligned with our values and aspirations. May they inspire and guide you on your journey towards making the right decisions in life. Lesson 3. Make time to reflect. Reflecting on our decisions and actions is an important part of Buddhist practice. It allows us to gain insight into our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, helping us to cultivate wisdom and make better choices in the future. Reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth and self-improvement. It allows us to step back from our daily routines and take a closer look at our lives, helping us to identify patterns, strengths, and areas for improvement. By reflecting on our decisions and actions, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, leading to greater clarity and purpose. In Buddhism, reflection is seen as a way to cultivate mindfulness and develop wisdom. By reflecting on our experiences, we can gain insight into the nature of reality and develop a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. This can help us to develop compassion and empathy for others, as well as a greater sense of inner peace and contentment. Reflecting on our decisions and actions can be done in many ways. Choose a quiet and comfortable space where you can reflect without distractions. This could be a room in your home, a park, or a quiet corner of a library. Make time for reflection a regular part of your routine. This could be daily, weekly, or monthly, depending on your schedule and preferences. Reflect on your decisions and actions by asking yourself questions such as, what motivated me to make this decision? What were the consequences of my actions? What could I have done differently? What did I learn from this experience? Writing down your reflections can help you to clarify your thoughts and gain greater insight. You can use a journal, a notebook, or a digital document to record your reflections. Reflection helps us to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves, our motivations, and our behaviors. This can lead to greater self-awareness and insight into our strengths and areas for improvement. By reflecting on our past decisions and actions, we can gain insight into what worked and what didn't. This can help us to make better decisions in the future and avoid repeating past mistakes. Reflection can help us to clarify our values, goals, and priorities, leading to greater clarity and purpose in our lives. By reflecting on our experiences and the experiences of others, we can develop greater compassion and empathy for ourselves and others. Reflection has been shown to have a positive impact on mental health, reducing stress, anxiety, and depression. In Buddhism, reflection is an important part of spiritual practice. It is seen as a way to cultivate mindfulness, develop wisdom, and gain insight into the nature of reality. Here are some ways that reflection is used in Buddhist practice. The 3 marks of existence are impermanence, suffering, and non-self. By reflecting on these marks, we can gain insight into the nature of reality and develop a greater sense of inner peace and contentment. The 5 precepts are ethical guidelines for Buddhist practice. They are not to kill, not to steal, not to engage in sexual misconduct, not to lie, and not to use intoxicants. By reflecting on these precepts, we can cultivate ethical conduct and develop greater compassion and empathy for others. The Noble Eightfold Path is the path leading to the end of suffering. It consists of right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. By reflecting on each aspect of the path, we can gain insight into our progress and develop greater wisdom and understanding. Marking time to reflect on our decisions and actions is an important part of personal growth and self-improvement. It allows us to gain insight into ourselves and the world around us, leading to greater clarity, purpose, and wisdom. In Buddhism, reflection is seen as a way to cultivate mindfulness, develop compassion, and gain insight into the nature of reality. By incorporating reflection into our daily lives, we can cultivate greater self-awareness, improve our decision-making, and lead more fulfilling and meaningful lives. Lesson 4. Treat your emotions like a dog. Emotions are a natural part of the human experience, and they can be incredibly powerful. They can drive us to take action, inspire us to create, and connect us with others. However, when it comes to making decisions, it's important to be mindful of our emotions and not let them control us. This is where the Buddhist teaching of treating your emotions like a dog comes in. When we treat our emotions like a dog, we acknowledge their presence, but we don't let them dictate our actions. Just as a well-trained dog knows its place and follows its owner's commands, our emotions should be trained to serve us rather than the other way around. When you notice an emotion arising, take a step back and simply observe it. Notice where you feel it in your body, what thoughts are associated with it, and how it's affecting your behavior. By observing your emotions in this way, you're practicing mindfulness, which is a key teaching in Buddhism. Mindfulness allows you to cultivate a sense of awareness and detachment from your emotions, which can help you make more rational decisions. Once you've observed your emotions, the next step is to make sure they don't control you. This means not letting your emotions dictate your actions, especially when it comes to making important decisions. For example, if you're feeling angry, it's important to acknowledge that emotion, but not let it control you. Don't make a decision in the heat of the moment that you'll regret later. Instead, take a step back, breathe, and wait until you're feeling calmer before making a decision. Similarly, if you're feeling anxious or afraid, don't let that emotion hold you back from taking action. Acknowledge the fear, but don't let it control you. Take small steps towards your goal, even if it feels scary, and trust that you have the inner strength to overcome your fear. Just as a dog needs training to behave properly, our emotions need training to serve us. This means cultivating positive emotions such as compassion, kindness, and gratitude, and learning to manage negative emotions such as anger, fear, and jealousy. One way to train your emotions is through meditation. Meditation allows you to cultivate a sense of inner peace and calm, which can help you manage negative emotions. By focusing on your breath and bringing your attention back to the present moment, you can train your mind to be more resilient and less reactive to negative emotions. It's important to practice self-compassion when treating your emotions like a dog. This means being kind and understanding towards yourself, even when you're experiencing negative emotions. Remember that emotions are a natural part of the human experience, and it's okay to feel them. Don't beat yourself up for feeling angry, sad, or afraid. Instead, acknowledge the emotion and then practice self-compassion by treating yourself with kindness and understanding. This might mean taking a break when you're feeling overwhelmed, talking to a trusted friend or therapist, or engaging in self-care activities that bring you joy and comfort. By practicing self-compassion, you're cultivating a sense of inner strength and resilience that can help you make better decisions in life. By observing your emotions, not letting them control you, training your emotions, and practicing self-compassion, you can cultivate a sense of inner wisdom and resilience that will guide you towards the right path. Lesson 6. Boost your confidence. Confidence is a crucial element in making the right decisions in life. When we have confidence in ourselves and our abilities, we are more likely to take risks, pursue our goals, and overcome obstacles. In contrast, when we lack confidence, we may doubt ourselves, hesitate to take action, and miss out on opportunities. Therefore, it's essential to cultivate confidence in ourselves and our abilities. Buddhism teaches us the importance of self-compassion and self-acceptance, which can help us build confidence. By treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, we can learn to trust ourselves and our abilities. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and forgiveness. When we make mistakes or face challenges, it's easy to be hard on ourselves and criticize our actions. However, this can lead to decreased confidence and self-doubt. By practicing self-compassion, we can learn to be more accepting of ourselves and our imperfections, which can help us build confidence. To practice self-compassion, start by acknowledging your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and faces challenges, and that it's okay to be imperfect. Then, speak to yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would to a friend. Remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments, and forgive yourself for any mistakes. Negative self-talk can be a significant barrier to confidence. When we have negative thoughts about ourselves and our abilities, it can be challenging to take action and pursue our goals. Therefore, it's essential to challenge negative self-talk and replace it with positive affirmations. To challenge negative self-talk, start by becoming aware of your thoughts. Notice any negative self-talk and challenge it by asking yourself if it's true. Often, negative self-talk is based on assumptions or fears rather than reality. Then, replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough to do this," tell yourself, "I have the skills and abilities to succeed." Setting and achieving goals can help build confidence. However, it's essential to set realistic goals that align with our values and abilities. When we set unrealistic goals, we may become discouraged and lose confidence in ourselves. Therefore, it's crucial to set achievable goals that challenge us but are within our reach. To set realistic goals, start by identifying what you want to achieve. Then, break down your goal into smaller, achievable steps. Celebrate each step along the way and adjust your goals as needed. Remember that progress is more important than perfection and that each step brings you closer to your goal. Taking action is one of the most effective ways to build confidence. When we take action towards our goals, we gain experience and learn new skills, which can help us build confidence. Therefore, it's essential to take action, even if it means stepping outside our comfort zone. To take action, start by identifying a small step you can take towards your goal. Then, take action and reflect on your experience. What did you learn? What skills did you develop? Celebrate your progress and use it as motivation to take further action. The people we surround ourselves with can have a significant impact on our confidence. When we surround ourselves with positive, supportive people, we are more likely to feel confident and motivated. In contrast, when we surround ourselves with negative, critical people, we may doubt ourselves and lose confidence. To surround yourself with positive people, seek out friends and family members who encourage and support you. Join groups or communities that align with your values and interests and connect with like-minded individuals. Remember that it's okay to distance yourself from people who bring you down or make you feel bad about yourself. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and focusing on our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we can learn to be more aware of our thoughts and emotions, which can help us build confidence. To practice mindfulness, start by finding a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. Close your eyes and focus on your breath, allowing your thoughts and feelings to come and go without judgment. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Practice mindfulness for a few minutes each day, gradually increasing the amount of time as you become more comfortable. By practicing self-compassion, challenging negative self-talk, setting realistic goals, taking action, surrounding yourself with positive people, and practicing mindfulness, you can build confidence in yourself and your abilities. Overall, making the right decisions in life requires a combination of self-awareness, reflection, and trust in ourselves and our intuition. By knowing our values, focusing on the future, making time for reflection, treating our emotions like a dog, trusting our gut, and boosting our confidence, we can align our decisions with our deepest desires and lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. May these teachings inspire and guide you on your journey towards making the right decisions in life.